Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto. Well,
it's Pele! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Nicely shaped ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aimed beyond the... Rummenigge! Goal! Barcelona! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Messi. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now, this could be a chance. He's gone for goal! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cherki, Maldini gets over and intercepts. Messi. Cherki. That ball looks a good one. Rummenigge, he's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Doué attempts a clearance. And a chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was. And we hit half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're just settling back into this second half. Argentina have it back and can go again. Thiago. Rummenigge knocks it into space, and it's made its way to him. He's having a go. Oh, taken with style. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out. Decent chance! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is... Can he finish? He's got a goal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Argentina grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much. Cherki! And he's following up! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Barcelona got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Thiago. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Haaland. Now it's Pelé. It's Pelé! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, well measured. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And he's heaved it away. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's Isco. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. Maldini calmly anticipates. Isco. Thiago. Rummenigge. Cherki. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, incredible! Another own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And here's Haaland. Taken back almost at once. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's in on goal. Rummenigge! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 90 minutes,
How many? Just how many? Rijkaard.
6 added minutes has
Cannavaro.
been indicated.
Here's Haaland. Pelé charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's made sure that's not getting through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's a little loose. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Rummenigge, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio.
Goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now it's Shevchenko. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gerrard calmly anticipates. Rivaldo takes control of it and he's on the move. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Fernandez. Lovely, now then. And that has been clubbed away. Referee has just said play on. Mateus. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Fernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pepe wins the duel this time. That's good running with the ball. Koundé makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh no, this does not... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
After 38 minutes is number 25, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Koundé. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's an imaginative pass. And he's intervened well there. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's had a hit! Oh, yes! It's there! Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Totti. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, they can break here. Mateus powering forward here. Shevchenko! What a save by David Raya! Engages and forces him off the ball. Shevchenko. Oh, no joy this time. He is through here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And that's out of reach. And there's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Totti, and they can counter here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start...
Takes a shot! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Rivaldo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that will be the final act. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Rummenigge claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
The action has already started. And he's managed to get free.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Steaming on goalward. And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Reinders. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Totti aimed beyond the defence. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. He is Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out for a throw. Dani Olmo hurtling down that right flank. There's the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man.
Rivaldo! Defending of the desperate variety. He's going for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And he's had it nicked away. He has found the way through. Fernandez. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gets a good foot in there. Mateus. Rummenigge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Zanetti. Rummenigge. Good, strong midfield running here.
There will be one
No foul, says the referee. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's having a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Barcelona failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that's nice. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. And the flag has stayed down. And he's heaved it away. Picked out brilliantly. It's Totti! And it's come back out to him. Dispatched clinically. The breakthrough arrives at last. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 22, Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Chouameni. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get on the end of this? Kalulu cuts out the pass. He can get that clear. And here's Neymar. Goes down, but nothing given. And this is Batistuta. Caught offside that time.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nicked it back promptly. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Neymar, he's got away. Neymar powering forward here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Gerrard. And that is expertly dealt with.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And he's there to retrieve it. And time is up. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Dani Olmo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here.
Tries from distance. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Danny Olmo! Danny Olmo! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Pepe does really well to win the ball there. Zanetti, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Somewhat off target. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Pepe is there and he can get that clear. Koundé powering forward here. Now it's Totti, and he's managed to get free. Totti, can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He won't be happy with that one. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great ball if he can get there. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's Olmo. And this is Isco. That is great defending, so alert. Chance! Deftly away. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Mbappe was in no mood for any of that. And he's managed to gift it back. Not the most accurate pass. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Van Dijk is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Dani Olmo. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he's running, he's having a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And it's Ødegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. Dani Olmo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
Takes the shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Zanetti most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them...
Decent chance! It's there!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they win it back again. Fernandes plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Half an hour gone in the second half. And now the breakaway. And it's Ødegaard. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now this could be a chance. And And he's had a hit! Oh, what has happened here? Batistuta is flagged offside. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. It's Totti! They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pepe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Has been indicated.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Rummenigge voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to
Any
be
reflections
thrown
on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.